Good morning. Yes, so I just finished editing and uploading yesterday's vlog, day 2 of Hanukkah. It's long, it's like 25 minutes. I'm not intending for these to be super long, so I think I might try to keep today's a little shorter, depending on, it's really going to depend on questions. I mean, I don't mind making them longer. I just don't want to bore everybody. So, in case you don't notice if you watch day 2's vlog, I put a couple of links in the description. One that goes into what's kosher, what's not, what are the rules, all the tetchy stuff in the description. And I also put the wiki, the Hanukkah Gelt wiki, a link below for those of you who are curious about that and might want to do some more research. Just if you don't catch it but were interesting, that's where more information can be found. I had some coffee and now I'm drinking tea. And it snowed last night. Just like 2 inches, enough to be annoying. I really need to check the forecast more because I woke up this morning and I was like, what the hell is that on the tree? Did it? Oh. So, yeah, my own fault. Not that it snowed, but that I was unprepared for snow. Yeah, so I am going to stitch and watch some floss tube. Not much to do around the house today. Dishwasher's running. Yada, yada, yada. I think maybe I'll build a fire and then I'll cross stitch. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Hey, what am I doing? I am stitching more gray. The fire went out and that's irritating. I'll have to poke at that in a bit. And I am watching Lisa Bergen's new video, also known as Luby's Lot on Instagram. I will put her information below. And that's her Prairie Schooler alphabet, which is through letter Q, looks like. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I should probably have lunch soon, but we'll see. Hello. I didn't vlog much today. When I'm done here, I'll turn the camera around and show you what I got accomplished on Guardians of Notre Dame. I'm a little over halfway done with the solid gray color of the border. So I'm making pretty good progress, I think. So I've gotten to like the 21st-ish. Well, not really. I'm starting the Candleman Sal. Not the Candleman Sal. I'm starting the Candleman cross-stitch pattern by Haid for the Full Coverage Fanatics winter stitch-along. So I'd like to have as much done as I can by the 21st because that's when that starts. But we'll see. I think I am going to have to buy another skein of this though. Which means I'm going to have to buy something else to go with it because I'm not just placing an order with 1, 2, 3 stitch for one skein of floss. It's not going to happen. Oh well. Hanukkah's still fun. It's been kind of chill. Amelia bought me some little presents at this holiday bazaar at her school last week, and she gave them to me tonight. She got me a poop emoji keychain. This is going on my backpack when I head back to college in January. because she knows I'm an adult, and I take that very seriously. And that just fell on the floor backwards. I'll pick it up in a bit. And she got me she got me this very squishy piggy. Boop. She's the best. She got me a bracelet too, but it's upstairs. So yeah. Only had one question today from Calico. Christine, hello again. And she wanted to know how Jewish families with little kids deal with the whole Santa thing. I can't speak for all families, and let's see, I guess it depends. So when I grew up, Santa was kind of like a non-issue. My parents were both just like, yeah, he's something other families do. He's not real. Nah. Okay. So Josh and I had, when we decided we wanted to be parents, and we, our philosophy is we were never going to lie to our kid. Just bottom line, we're never going to do that. And she, for preschool and pre-K, she was at a Jewish preschool, accredited, affiliated with a synagogue, because we live, as you know, in the Philadelphia area, and so it's not like we're the only Jews. There are many, many, many of us. So that was cool, just to kind of give her a Jewish identity. And so she didn't really, from the time she was 2 until she was like 5, she didn't really know, none of the kids she interacted with on a daily basis really did Santa Claus or talked about Santa Claus. I mean, any of the kids who were from interfaith families, I don't think it was ever discussed at school. But she does have 2 cousins who are younger than her, Josh's brother and his wife, who are Catholic, and they do Santa Claus. And so a conversation did have to happen, and it was just kind of like, well, this is a fun game that, parents of kids who celebrate Christmas play. And we actually kind of turned it into sort of like making her feel like the big kid thing, because we were also very firm with her, like, it is really, really impolite. I mean, just because you know that Santa is pretend, you could really hurt someone's feelings if they're a little kid and they're having fun with it, if you're like, oh, well, that's not real. And so we kind of tried to spin it as kind of a, like, she's a big kid, so she's in on the secret. And so that worked really well. That's how we did it. And, I think it worked well. And we still, we still had a little magic around our house a little bit up until this past summer. Amelia believed in the Tooth Fairy. And that was a lot of fun to do. She just turned 7 on November 29th. So I think it was August. She lost a tooth, and she had been having some conversations with kids at camp, and she wanted to try to catch the Tooth Fairy, or she wanted to try and figure out what the truth about the Tooth Fairy was, because we're not going to lie to her, but at the same time, we try to encourage the scientific method around here. And so it was like, well, what do you think? How do you think the Tooth Fairy gets in the house? How do you think Tooth Fairy magic works? So what she decided to do, she wanted to be scientific, and she was thinking and she finally decided she wanted to set up a camera to try to catch the Tooth Fairy that way. So yeah, she, she saw Mom sneak into her room, with the money and come out with a tooth. And that worked. It was fun while we did it, and she wanted to find out what the truth was, and now she knows, and she's good with it. So yeah, that's kind of a long-winded answer, Christine, but if you need clarification or just anything else, hit me up. But yeah, that's how we deal with the Santa issue around here. It's a fun game that families who celebrate Christmas play. Some families, because I know there are some families who don't do Santa but celebrate Christmas. But we just say it's a fun game that some families like to play, and be sensitive about who you talk to about the truth, so as to avoid hurting anybody's feelings or spoiling the fun before kids are ready to know. Yeah. So I'm going to turn you around in just a minute and show you what I got accomplished stitching-wise today. Here we go. As you can see, I had to move the Q-snap a little bit, even on 36 count. Like, this mostly fits in the Q-snap, the whole thing, but with the grime guard and everything, there's a little bit of overlap. But that's okay. So I've been working down this way and making pretty steady progress. This is going to be really fun. So it's available, for those of you who don't know, it's available on the Ingleside Imaginarium Etsy store. And you can also follow other people's progress. There is a Facebook group, which I don't remember the full name of off the top of my head, but I will link it below. All right, so, well, I hope you all are having a great week. Tomorrow's Friday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, guys.